Just kind of a weird Sunday for Scottie Scheffler, right, Mark? And it all kicked off with that opening tee shot, the smother hook left that bounced out of bounds under a fence. It seemed like he was fighting his swing throughout that final round.
And if you go back to Saturday, he flared his tee shot wide right and found a horrible lie on Saturday and made bogey at the first as well. So he couldn't get off that first hole. And that first hole played brutal all week. There was players hitting 3-wood into a par four. Yeah, let's roll back the ball. Don't get me started, right? So it was such a hard opening hole at him. And you're right. It never felt like Scheffler actually got into his round. It was like a little off balance. The short putts missed again. I think it's been a real long year and a big year for Scottie Scheffler. And I also think that Scottie's a bit of a victim of a ridiculous format. With all due respect to Tommy Fleetwood, everybody loves the fact that Tommy Fleetwood finally got it done. It's a popular victory. The players, Justin Rose waiting for him behind the 18th green, a lot of players hanging around. This is a popular win. But this is a ridiculous FedEx Cup. Like, let's be honest. Tommy Fleetwood won one golf tournament, and he's your FedEx Cup champion. So that's got to probably sit a little funny with Scottie Scheffler based on what he's accomplished this year, based on what he accomplished in the playoffs this year. In any other year, in almost any other format that we have ever played in this tournament, Scottie Scheffler is your FedEx Cup champion. Yet he's not in 2025.
Yeah, just a weird one overall. And we've talked at length throughout the year about the significance of how unbelievable this season has been for Scottie Scheffler. I know he technically isn't the FedEx Cup champion, but he is the season-long champion. Just big picture, how will we look back at this season from Scottie Scheffler?
Well, he's the player of the year. He's a two-time major champion. He ripped this year out of the grasp of Rory McIlroy. I mean, when we left Augusta, the entire golf world was talking about Rory McIlroy and his 3 wins and his career Grand Slam and the year of Rory. And watch out because the monkey's off the back and he's playing with house money. And Rory could win 5, 6, 7 times. And Scottie Scheffler had something to say about it and just went on another dominant summer where he is just the game's best ball striker, and no one is even close to this guy. And let's not forget that, that's 18, 18, 19 starts this year uh, inside the top 25. Only Tiger Woods this century has had more, 20 in one season, than Scottie Scheffler. Rory McIlroy had 17 back in 2014. Those are the only 3 players since the turn of the century to finish in the top 25 basically at every start of the season. So, I mean, do you remember when we were calling it a slump earlier in the year when he kept finishing tied for 8th? I mean, this is the best player in the world. And he's going to be the leader of this Ryder Cup team in about a month and a half. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can stay sharp between now and then.
5 wins, 16 top tens, leads the PGA Tour in 22 different stat categories. 2025, a year Scottie Scheffler will absolutely never forget.